So this is the Hotcube setup. From the back doors is the pressure washer operation. So we've got the double stacker hose reel here. Top hose is your fill hose. So what you do is you connect this to your tap and fill the van via this point. The van has a automatic shut off valve within it, so that when the tank's full it automatically shut off, which means you can leave it connected to your main supply constantly while your operation to ensure you've got all the water you need. The bottom hose reel is your high pressure hose reel, which is for your main pressure washing application. So we recommend you connect that to your tap, switch it on and let it fill up. The tank would take approximately 20 minutes to fill up through this route. This is basic tap water, which is fine for pressure washing. When your tank is full, you can then proceed to set up the machine for operation. On your lance, you have a little handle on the side here. Screw that in fully towards yourself. If you unscrew it, that releases the pressure. Take the main feed hose and connect it in. So to start the Hotcube, there's a red button in the top of the engine. That red button you need to push down. Ensure it's facing down and held in place. You then turn the key and you should get two lights light up. One is your battery light and one is your oil light. Both of them will go out in operation. Turn the key and the machine will start up. Once it's fired up, you can then turn the heat on and set the heat to the temperature that you require. We advise that you run it at a maximum of 110 degrees in standard operation. The 110 to 140 is a steam operation. This is only used in a very high temperature and low pressure operation. Once you set the temperature to what you require, you can then start your cleaning operation. We advise you to aim the lance at the ground, avoid any passers-by or any operatives when you're cleaning. Work from side to side or up and down as you work. When you've finished, come back in, turn the temperature down with the engine running, switch the heat off and then turn the machine off. Come back to the end of the lance, release the pressure, make sure there's no pressure in the lance before disconnecting. We always advise you to get rid of all water out of the lance prior to putting it in the vehicle. This will prevent any frost damage if it's a cold night or over a period of time. And when winding the hose up, ensure that the water runs out. That also prevents it from freezing. If you have an emergency and you need to cut the engine off quickly, that is your emergency stop button. Simply push it in, it'll cut the engine. To release it, just simply twist it and it comes back out. We always advise you check your fuel level. This fuel tank is for your boiler, your burner of your heat. That tank doesn't matter if it runs out. If it does run out, the light will ignite on the control panel. This light here will come on. All you're simply going to do is refill the tank up and the unit will prime itself. With the engine itself, you've got a fuel tank in the top and you have a sight level gauge on the side of the fuel tank. We advise that this will give you about 2 hours of running time approximately. We advise that is not to run out of fuel. If you're leaving the unit for a long period of time or you're travelling over a long distance, we advise that you switch the fuel level off manually by moving the lever up. This prevents fuel from dripping into the engine and oversaturating it in travel.